Howdy folks, and welcome back to World of Tanks with the mighty Jingles. Yeah, I know you were probably expecting Workshop Wednesday. Some of you are probably very disappointed. Most of you are probably not. I just don't have anything painted and recorded and ready for this week, so World of Tanks it is. And anyway, it's a KV2 battle, so stop your complaining. This is going to be glorious. So, anyway, driving the hand of Stalin today is Michelle 99999. You know, I think I'm just going to call him Mike. Yeah, he's one of Dave's friends, although obviously he doesn't play World of Tanks as much as Dave, so we don't see as much of Mike. You know, I was looking at an old World of Tanks matchmaking chart today, from way, way back in the day. Because, well, the KV2 there was no KV2 in the game. There was just a KV1 that could be upgraded with this turret and this gun, and it was tier 5. Just think about that for a minute. But before you laugh too much, remember what the matchmaking used to be like. Tier 5 heavy tanks could fight, and did fight, tier 9s. Yes. Although the matchmaking was even worse if you were in a light tank. Tier 4 light tanks could fight tier 9s as well, so yeah. The thing is, the KV never really cared too much about the horrible matchmaking, because, well, this gun could damage tier 9s. It was even worse if you were in a tier 4 light tank, because they could also fight tier 9s. Wait, what's the P43 do? Oh dear. Oh, that's going to hurt. See, his problem there was that he stopped and he waited for the slow tanks to catch up with him when he should have gotten up the hill before all of those enemies arrived. Well, he's dead. But Mike can at least avenge him. Booyakasha! It's just the KV2 doing KV2 things. I love the sound of the KV2's gun going off. It's like the sun coughing. Who wants some more of this? Yeah, they're not all so brave now, are they? This is a tier 7 battle, by the way, just in case. Well, it doesn't really matter. I mean, the KV didn't really give much of a shit about getting into tier 9 battles. It's certainly not going to be too concerned about having to fight tier 7s. What was the Super Hellcat doing? He sort of half came out around the corner and then stopped there. Not far enough to be able to shoot, but just far enough to get shot. Oh dear lordy lordy. Can we have more enemies like this, please? Alright, let's get serious for a minute. Well, as serious as you can when you're playing a KV2. He's got no backup other than the M10 behind him. And there are oh, hang on a second. There's that VK again. Well, okay, well, he doesn't have to worry about the VK anymore. There's still a P43 and a Firefly up the top of the hill. And I think a T67 sneaked up there as well. Yes. So, he can one-shot kill every single one of these tanks. Oh dear. Now is the P43 going to pop down and take another shot while he's reloading? This is why he's backing up, of course. It looks like the M10 that was on the hill behind him is moving up. Which makes sense, because there's no longer any tanks in the rocks up ahead for him to shoot at. So, Firefly and Actually, no, the P43's dead. He got taken out by a friendly Thunderbolt. That means that the Firefly has just run out of friends. And he's about to get a dose of surprise butt sex. Actually, there's nothing surprising about it. Come back, little Firefly. It will... Oh, wait a minute. Did you see that? The Firefly threw himself off the cliff rather than get shot at by the KV2. It just doesn't stop, does it? Yeah. You could just picture that 40 CP going, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh, this tank is fantastic. I'm going to need a minute here. Have you noticed? Everything he's hit has just died instantly. Oh, wow. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, I don't know. That's a very dodgy shot against the IS. There's a lot of... that bridge is in the way. Yeah, the bridge took the hit. You know what the problem there was, of course? He stopped to aim. We all know how the KV-2 works. Like the Su-152 tank destroyer with its own 152mm Derp gun, you don't stop to aim with these things, you just point the turret in the general direction of whatever needs to die. Send a couple of political dissidents to the gulag, pull the trigger, and the hand of Stalin takes care of the rest. Reaching up from the icy depths of hell and just guides the shell straight into the face of whatever it is that needs a damn good old-fashioned derping. He's done 3,000 damage here with 7 shots fired, and 2 of those shots missed. This tank is just such a meme. There's an M10 RBFM over there, and he was taking hits from an Excalibur over in that direction earlier, although only one of them penetrated. The rest bounced off his turret. You don't really want to be going after the M10 over there. I mean, it's a waste of a shot. It only has 30 odd health left, and, well, it's a fairly stealthy tank destroyer with a fairly nasty gun. Oh, I'm sorry, am I being serious? Sorry, I forgot we were playing a KV-2. Don't worry, I'll stop. Yeah, I forgot what tank was being played there for a minute. Don't worry, I won't do that again. Mike, what are you waiting for? What is he waiting for? I think he's waiting for somebody to take care of the M10 RBFM up there. Oh, is that that is the Excalibur. Cover your eyes, kids. Cruelly the small tank destroyers. What was the range on that shot? Was that 350, 400 meters? Yeah. Oh, looks like... and I'm only getting semi-serious here, so please don't hold it against me, but it does look like the enemy team, in particular a T1 Heavy, have broken through on the other side. So he's having a good think about it. I mean, there's an M10 up here covering the middle. What to do, what to do. You know, the scores are even. And I think the team is about to start getting capped. Because that T1 Heavy hasn't been seen for some time. And there it is. There's somebody in the cap circle. Mike, the poor mad optimistic fool, is attempting to spot the cap circle from up here in a KV-2, which, as we all know, has the view range of Helen Keller. Or it could just be that the T1 Heavy, and I'm only assuming it's the T1 Heavy, but it seems logical, is hiding behind that really big obvious rock right in the middle of the cap circle. So, since nobody else appears to be in any rush, Mike has taken it upon himself to go and do something about the cap. KV-2 doesn't handle hills particularly well, but he's got plenty of time. You know what? This reminds me of something. This is Mr. Nesbitt of Harlow, Newtown. Mr. Nesbitt, would you stand up, please? Mr. Nesbitt has learned the value of not being seen. However, he has chosen a very obvious bit of cover. Oh, look at this. He's got an IKV-90 on one side and a KV-2 on the other. He can take 2, maybe even 3 hits if they're low damage rolls from the IKV and get a couple of shots off and do some damage. But no, he chooses instead to back up into the KV-2. $4,400 damage. And every shot he's fired that has hit a target has killed it. What's he stopping? Yeah, 4,400 damage. It is insane. But, oh. Right. Only 2 enemy tanks left, but they are the big boys, the KV-3 and the KV-2, and the KV-3 has been spotted, although he can't necessarily one-shot him because he has pretty tough armour and he can't see him anyway, and oh, you've been spotted. Snaps the shot off, pulls back. KV-3 could have the 122mm gun and could one-shot kill him, and the KV-2 can, of course, also one-shot kill him, but the KV-2 has been spotted and is probably not going to survive, but he's gotten a shot off and claimed a kill back. That just leaves the KV-3, and you wouldn't normally be able to penetrate the KV-3's armour, but he's given him the side to shoot at. Oh, and it's not a one-shot kill, but actually it is because he set him on fire. Bradley Walters medal, 8 kills. Every single one of those kills achieved with a single shot. And of course the best thing about, well, not the best thing about the KV2, the best thing about the KV2 is that glorious gun. But one of the other good things about the KV2 is because it does so much damage for so little expenditure of ammunition. It's only tier 6, it's very, very hard to lose money when you're playing it, even if you don't run a premium account. So, Mike, jolly well done. That was most entertaining. Thank you for sharing that one. Everyone else, I hope you enjoyed it. That's it for today. And as always, stay safe, take care, and I'll catch you next time.